7 days out from Tampa Pro. What? What's the matter? What? He tries to steal the spotlight. But he's so cute. Oh, I love you. What a diva. Hello guys, welcome back to the vlog. If you guys are new here, my name is Paige Wertz. I'm an IFBB Figure Pro and I have been vlogging my entire prep essentially for my pro debut, which is last weekend. And I am officially 8 days out from Tampa Pro. It's currently July 25th. It is Friday. I just finished up work. I'm about to go and get my nails done because we need to have these touched up. I have no idea what I'm doing to my nails. That's gonna happen in the next, 5-7 minutes. Hopefully I'll figure that one out before I leave. And then I have a massage with Steve Hahn tonight. And then this weekend is gonna be full of a bunch of packing and getting ready for Tampa. I am gonna come back to you guys and fill you in on everything that's happened over the course of this week, all the updates of prep and everything, but wanted to at least get this vlog kicked off. I'm gonna see if I can get some clips of my massage with Steve or maybe a little time lapse or something like that. And I'll show you guys my nails once I get those done. But guys, if you're not subscribed, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and also hit that like button. It doesn't push more of my content into your algorithm, but it helps spread my videos to people just like you that would enjoy them. So the like button, the subscribe button, the comments, they all really help me in the algorithm. So I would appreciate so much if you guys hit that like button and subscribe and stay tuned and let's get into this vlog. All right guys, we are back. Nails are done and I am driving back from the massage appointment as well. The nail appointment ended up running over a little bit. So I was running a couple minutes late for the massage. So I didn't want to mess around with like getting vlog clips and whatnot, but nails, we did a nice little French, and then I don't know if you can tell in this light, I might have to show you at home, there's like a little kind of like shimmer over the top too, so something a little bit more classic but still fun. And then the massage was really good. We only did a 60-minute massage this time just because honestly my body's feeling still pretty well from the last massage and then just like body work in general. Also update from last week and like the show and everything, because I told you guys how I strained essentially like my hip flexor. It got really bad going into the show, and then I think being off of my feet and just like keeping my legs up and stuff a lot leading into the show, like the day before the show and then on show day, ended up helping it quite a bit. By the time I got to Monday, it was feeling much better. Tuesday I saw Dr. Ben, we did soft wave on it, and it was painful but exactly what I needed, because Wednesday I trained legs and it was a quad focus leg day too. Trained legs pretty hard and I did not have any hip flexor pain or issues, thank frickin' God. So with that, again, my body overall is just feeling much better. And so today was really just a nice little tune up because my right side was a little bit tight, so we got that opening up better as well. Yes, now I'm heading back home. I have to do another round of cardio. This past week, I've been back to the three times a day cardio, 40 minutes fasted, 30 minutes at some point like midday, and then 30 minutes post-workout. Starting tomorrow, I'll be able to just do fasted cardio and then post-workout cardio, which is just gonna be nice schedule-wise because it's a lot to fit in along with workout and work and everything too. But yeah, and then in terms of my weight this week, so day after the show, or I should say first, show day my weight was 123.2. Day after the show, after a meal and some treats, it was 129. 2 days after the show, which I got another refeed meal on Saturday, day after the show. So 2 days after the show, my weight was 128.8. And then essentially kind of from there, it just started dropping and dropped down to about right around like 122 every day. And that's compared to my peak week weight last week around 125. So definitely maintaining a leaner weight this week. So great. We love that, especially because I have to come in leaner for this show. And then my check-in this morning, I was super happy with that. I need to text my coach before my last meal, text him my body weight to see if we have to add food, because I've been having to do that every day. I text him morning weight and then evening weight, and then depending on what my evening weight is, then he tells me if I have to eat more food or not, or if I just kind of hold consistent to plan. So we're dialing it in literally day by day, getting it exactly right. Tomorrow I have my last full leg day. It's a little bit lighter of a leg day, but I am going to show you guys that. And then I was thinking I could show you, since I have to pack anyways, I can show you like what I pack for my shows, and then also like what I pack in my show day bag. So yeah, stay tuned for that too. Hello guys, welcome back. It's now Saturday, which means we're officially 7 days out from Tampa Pro. What? What's the matter? What? Anyways, officially 7 days out. Did my check-ins this morning, hit a new low weight, like all time for this prep, 121.4. I do have legs today, and again, the goal is depletion of the legs, getting the legs as lean as possible. So coach did add a little bit of food, an extra rice cake, and I think it's 2 teaspoons of honey before the workout, and then we're gonna do our usual like evening check-in, and then he's gonna see if I need to eat any more food. But we are keeping food a little bit lower today. But speaking of Andre and Team Adams athletes, Halyna and 2 of our other teammates, Drew and then Eleonora, were out at USAs yesterday competing at nationals. And guys, guess what? Halyna got her pro card. She's officially an IFBB Bikini Pro. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just got chills everywhere. I'm so freaking happy for her. If you guys have been following along in this vlog series, you'll know the trials and tribulations she went through. The first show, she came runner-up for her overall for like the warm-up show. Arguably should have won. And then she did Junior USAs, where she came runner-up to her pro card in a really competitive class. Again, it was super close. Then she went to Brew City that I was at, and she secured an overall win. And now she went to USAs, and she secured the pro card win. She won her whole class. She looked absolutely incredible. Halyna, congratulations. Welcome to the league. It's an honor to freaking welcome you to the Big Girls Club. Oh my gosh, yay. So that's absolutely incredible. And then it was funny too, because I had to text Andre my evening weight before my last meal. And I was like, he just posted like 10 minutes ago that Halyna got a pro card. They're out there, they're celebrating, whatever. I'm like, it's probably going to take him a little bit of time to get back to me. Literally within 5 minutes, he's responding. How you looking? Can you send me an ab picture? Blah, blah, blah. Here, go eat this. Like, updated my meal. I'm like, he's honestly the best freaking coach. Communication, top notch. So yeah, it was awesome to see her win her pro card. And then also super exciting, my opposing client, Kristen, is competing today in figure. We did weekly sessions, essentially starting 5 weeks out from her show. If you watched the vlog 2 vlogs ago for the Chicago Pro Peak Week vlog, she was the second virtual opposing client that I had in the vlog. But yeah, so she looks absolutely phenomenal today. She did pre-judging and she did her individual routine. Freaking nailed it. And then she's doing 3 total classes today, I think masters and then open. And she held center in every single one of her classes. So she is looking awesome for class wins, which means then she'll go into the overall. And we practiced for a little bit bigger show. We practiced for going into an overall. So she is more than ready, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see how she does. She also got one of the Grit and Glam Paige Wirtz fan cookie farm cookies. If you guys watched, again, that was 2 vlogs ago. So that is her post-show treat, because the girl that actually makes the cookies is out on the East Coast, kind of similar to where Kristen lives. So small world. I love that. I'm so excited for her, so excited for all the athletes. But yeah, it's, again, this is my first year doing the posing coaching, so being able to actually have clients in the show is absolutely incredible. But I'm about to eat my pre-workout meal, so I'm gonna get that down, 50 grams of cream of rice, 3 ounces of chicken, and then I do get an extra rice cake in the honey, and then we're gonna go hit some legs, and then just kind of hang out. And then tomorrow I'm gonna take you guys through my show day, or show bag, essentially, like packing, and how I pack up my entire life, and how I'm gonna bring it to Tampa, because I've got it down to a very good, fine, defined system, and I only bring carry-ons on flight. So I have my carry-on in my backpack, and I fit everything in there, including my food. So I will give you guys the rundown of how that's literally even possible. Yeah, my bags are filled to the brim, but you guys will see that as well. Glutes and hams done. Super good workout. Look at this pump, this glute pump. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Feeling so good. I'm gonna do some posing. I'm not gonna film my normal figure posing, but what I am gonna do, I was playing around a little bit this week with some wellness posing. And guys, it actually looks like pretty legit. So I want to show for the vlog the little wellness posing, because it's a vibe. And my glutes have grown so much more than I anticipated, so I'm here for it. Also, I feel like my color coordination is on point today. Got purple and gray. Yes. Love it. Okay, heading back home. I hope you guys enjoyed the little wellness posing there. Let me know in the comments down below. Does it look legit? Does it look like I could do some wellness? I don't know. But the glute and ham pump, it was awesome. So perfect to do a little wellness posing to show that off. But no, all in all, it was a really good workout. Again, just with the hip flexor issue for Chicago Pro and stuff. Didn't want any further issues, and we made it through safe and sound. I also hit quads super hard on Wednesday this week, and my quads are literally still sore, so I definitely hit them a little bit too hard. So I didn't do any movements that involved my quads, pretty much. And then tonight and for the next couple days, I'm going to take an Epsom salt bath so I can hopefully just further reduce the inflammation in my quads, and so they can come in nice and happy, and yeah, no inflammation. That's the goal, at least. Nothing too crazy for post-workout meal. I think it's just some chicken and some rice cakes, and again, it's probably staying as is today, given we're trying to deplete the legs. But I'm gonna pick up this vlog tomorrow and keep rolling. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. Welcome back. I just wrapped up with my in-person posing client. She came down from the Appleton area and she's doing the show that I'll be expediting later this year. So that's super exciting. We're going to be doing probably weekly sessions as well leading up. But I have my show day bag all laid out here. And so I want to take you guys through it because perfect timing, because my girl Sadie messaged me yesterday and she's like, hey, I'm doing an out-of-tone show for the first time. Do you have any tips of like how you pack things, how you pack food, everything you need? I have so many tips, guys. So I'm really excited to get into this because as I mentioned, I literally pack everything in a carry-on and then my Wolfpack backpack because I just hate checking bags and I'm not going to risk my bag getting lost. So this is, again, what kind of like preliminary setup looks like. And then I'm going to get you guys set up camera-wise and stuff. But before I disassemble everything, so how I have it laid out right now is that this spot right here is going to be for my food. And then I'll actually show you guys right away. So in terms of my food, I either have my food shipped to the hotel or I'll pack it. Most of the time I end up just packing it, again, because I get paranoid and I don't know, you never know what can happen. So I have these food totes and they keep my food super cold. If you guys watched the Reno vlog, like vlogs ago, I kind of showed you the same thing. So I have these food bags and then Mom Meals is dropping off my order on Tuesday. But what that's gonna look like, he's gonna vacuum seal everything into kind of bags like this. So I'll have my protein vacuum sealed and frozen, and then rice, TBD. If I have room, I'll make rice and I'll pack it. Otherwise, what I'll do is I'll get, just got everything on hand to show you guys. Once I get to the show, I will just get something like this where it's like a microwave rice pack and the only ingredient in here is rice. You have to be careful if you get like an Uncle Ben's type rice that has oil in it and the macros are not the same. So make sure it's just rice if you're doing that. Or if there's like Chinese restaurant close by too, a lot of times you can just get plain rice through them. I don't rent a car when I do shows. I essentially will just Uber to the hotel and then I'm not staying at the host hotel, I'll Uber to the venue. And then I also use Instacart to have all of my stuff delivered. So I'm actually gonna be queuing in my Instacart order today for Thursday, just because, again, I'm a psychopath. I'm like a type A++. That way I'll have everything in there. So I am gonna try to pack 1 pack of rice cakes with me, just in case the stores where I am are out of them. And then what else? But yeah, I just get everything essentially delivered, which works out super well. So let me get you guys set up and then we'll disassemble this bag and I'll show you guys all the goodies that are in here that make traveling for shows easy peasy stress-free. Alrighty, let's rock and roll. So first thing here, I have my backstage bands. So in terms of the bands that I bring one like thicker band. This is to pump up my back. And for like RDLs and stuff too, it's nice. And then one lighter band, and this is to pump up like shoulders and arms. And then I make sure to bring like a hip circle band, and then I'll do like glute kickbacks, and then like fire hydrants and stuff like that. And then that just helps get the glutes pumped up. So that's what I got bands wise. And then I have what I use anytime I travel are these like Bag Smart bags. Honestly, I need to look into like getting a vacuum seal version because it's just harder to kind of zip these down. But essentially, like once you pack it, then you can, there's a zipper on the side and then it like compresses it even more. So then it just saves space in your suitcase. But some of the key things that I have in here. So I always bring my own towel. This is just like a medium size towel, and then washcloth too, because tan, you don't want to get on the towels because they will charge you. So after the show, after I shower, this is what I use. Sometimes too, like I'll just, in my Instacart order, like I'll have them go to Walmart and I'll just get a towel there. because like you can find one for, I don't know, $5 honestly. And then if you guys watched the last vlog, you'll know what this is. So this is a sleeping bag liner. And I slept inside of this last time. It worked like a frickin' charm. The one thing, and this is also like, so I don't have to pack my own set of sheets because that takes up a lot of room in the suitcase. This one came with like a pillow insert cover, whatever. The hotel pillows are pretty big, so it didn't fit the best. So the one thing that I am bringing this time versus last time is my own just black pillowcase. And that doesn't take up too much room either. What did I do with? I also have a travel blanket. So this, I got this like little travel kit at Target, and it came with this blanket, a little blow up pillow, which I also will probably bring, and then a little sleeping mask too. But this I'll essentially just like probably carry with me on the plane. And they won't count it as like another personal item because it's just a blanket, and then I don't have to take up room in my suitcase for it. And then yeah, speaking of pillows, the last show what I did, I brought an airplane pillow with, which now that I think about it, I'm like 96% sure I left that backstage at the show, RIP. But yeah, I like having just like my own pillow, so then when I'm chilling backstage before I go on, then that's what I use to just like keep my feet up and lay on the ground. And then I'll bring the blanket. I use this obviously to sleep with to keep me warm, but then I also bring this backstage, and this is like my little backstage blanket. So it works out really well. I have also gotten blankets delivered like through Instacart too, just like the fuzzy ones. I got them there like less than $10, and then I just leave them there if I don't have room. I have a little post-show outfit. I have my show day robe, fuzzy socks. This is a hack I learned a couple years ago. Wearing fuzzy socks like after you get your tan, if your hotel room is freezing, if it's cold backstage, fuzzy socks are clutch. So yes, I always bring at least one pair of those. Last show, it was hot in my hotel room and it was hot backstage, so I didn't even need it. And then also footwear wise, I have my little like fuzzy sandals too. I had a different pair that lasted me 5 years, and they broke earlier this, it was like probably 2 weeks ago that they broke, so got these new ones just off of Amazon. Nice and cheap. Sticking with footwear, heels. I bring 2 pairs of heels. They're the exact same heels, but you never know. One could break backstage. So both of these are coming with me. I may be packing these in my backpack just because they're a little bit awkward and like take up a little more space. And then 1 cute pair of sandals, again, just for like after the show to go to dinner. And then in terms of like what I wear on the plane, so you need like your black sweatpants and like black t-shirt or whatever for the tan. Sweatpants take up a lot of room in the suitcase. So what I do is I wear these to the airport, wear them on the plane, also keeps me warm on the plane, or I'll just like take them off and like whatever, hold them, put them in my backpack. But yeah, so for this show, I'm planning on wearing my like little Team Adams bodysuit, throwing on these sweats, and then I'm also bringing a flannel, and that's just gonna be like in case I get cold. And then I have one just long sleeve dark shirt. This neck hole is bigger and like stretchy, so I like wearing this like on show day morning because once I do my hair and everything, it's just really easy to take off. Versus the black t-shirt, got my little Chris Bumstead champion mentality large shirt, and then this will be again my like post tan clothing attire. And then yeah, got my robe for backstage, and then just a couple sleeping clothes. And then both my stage suits, I bring my 2 favorites just to make sure, again, whatever happens backstage, like if the strap breaks or I don't know, disaster strikes, I have a backup option. I have all my little toiletries here, including all of my hair goodies, as I am curling my own hair like you guys saw for the last show. Dry shampoo, travel size, everything, makeup remover, all the things. And then my actual bag, this is like what I call like my backstage bag. There's a lot more in there, but I have my show day jewelry. I keep in this little little guy here. And then I always keep at least one pair of extra earrings with me in here. I have had earrings break backstage, but I had an extra pair, so it didn't matter. I just get mine on Amazon, honestly. And they're, I don't know, 15 bucks, not bad at all. I got my little, magnetic lashes that come in a nice convenient little carrying case. And then this, I can't remember if I showed you guys in the last vlog, toilet seat covers. So you can't sit on the toilet with a tan. And gotta use the restroom. I put this on there so I don't have to hover because your girl can't poop hovering. Let's be real here. And then yeah, hair clips. Oh, and then sewing kit is another backstage necessity. Again, you never know what's gonna go wrong. Like I told you guys in the last vlog, oh, I can show you this now too. I sewed my suit like 2 hours before I went on stage. So I am smaller this year compared to last year. So what I did is I literally just like folded the bottoms and then like sewed it, hand sewed it, and it worked perfectly. And the suit fits literally perfect with that small adjustment. And then I can just like take the threads out in the future if I need to. But yes, my sewing kit came in clutch last show for sure. And then makeup bag. One thing I do just want to highlight in here, because I do my own makeup for the shows. This is the MAC Studio foundation in NW35 is the shade. And I have literally had this stuff since 2019, since my very first show that I did. And like, I still have so much left because again, I just use it for the shows. So this is the shade that works perfectly for my skin. It's matched every single tan at every single show. Never had an issue. So yeah, that works phenomenally. And then what else do we have here? I currently have packed my heating pad too. Got it rolled up nice and tight. I'm gonna keep it if, again, I have the room, which it seems like I will. It's just nice. I like the day before the show when I'm just like chilling in the hotel room with my feet up. Having the heating pad like on my back or just any like tight areas like last time, as we know with my hip flexor strain, I had the heating pad on it like constantly and it helped so much. So that's just a little clutch thing I do too. And then this is like my little backstage pump bag. So I have honey, some pump gummies, salt, and then L-arginine and L-citrulline capsules too that I take before I go on stage. And then, speaking of restroom things, so I got these disposable, essentially like pee funnels. I need to try them out. I normally just like will order a stack of small coffee cups or whatever and then just use that. But honestly, if these work, these are just disposable ones that you can take with you and then throw away. So I'm hoping the reviews on Amazon are really good. So I'm hoping these work out well. I'll keep you guys posted on that. Scales wise, food scale, I have this little travel size one. It actually kind of looks like a sketchy drug scale, but it folds up. And then what I like about this one, because I have another one that's a little smaller, the base is big enough so you can like put your Tupperware right on there and still read the numbers and everything, so super easy to use. And then portable charger. And then I got my curler, and this is the automated curler that I showed you guys in the show day vlog last time. That works beautifully. Okay, am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. Posing suit is another thing that I bring obviously too. But yeah, those are like my main necessities that I have. I write out a whole entire checklist for my show day packing, just to make sure I don't forget anything. I bring my iPad, bring headphones, bring all the little fun stuff too. But I'm thinking about putting together like a show day, here's what you need to know, here's like the packing list, backstage stuff, all that fun stuff. And I'm thinking about kind of like looping that in. If you do a posing session with me, then you get that whole package for free with it. If you're not a posing client, you could probably just buy it for like, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks, something like that. So stay tuned for that. That is on my post-show list to do. But yeah, those are my travel hacks. I hope that's helpful. Comment down below if you guys learned something new of like how to pack your bags and everything, because I'm pretty proud of the way that I pack everything to be able to fit literally everything that I need in a carry-on and a backpack. All right, guys, wrapped up my shoulder and back workout, and this pump is sick. Wait, let me flip you around here. Yeah, actually got a really good pump, shoulders, and then back as well. Looking shredded. Yeah, my body just feels really happy today. So I absolutely love that. Since I have a really good pump though, I figured I'm gonna record some posing clips for you guys. I'm gonna work on individual, and then we're gonna hit some quarters too. So let's do a little posing. Guys, happy now Monday. I'm working from home today, which is absolutely incredible, super convenient, especially for peak week. I did my check-in this morning, again, daily check-ins, but I'm looking even sharper, even leaner, getting harder by the day. Absolutely love it. So my body is progressing so well. Absolutely love it. I sent my check-in to coach and he ended up adding more food. So the original plan was to do kind of like depletion from Saturday through today, maybe even tomorrow. Since this week is going really well, he's already adding carbs and we're already kind of like starting that carb up process, which I absolutely love, obviously, more food. Honestly, this peak week so far, I know it's only Monday, but I just have such a better feeling about it. Honestly, Chicago Pro peak week, like there was just one too many things that came up during that peak week of just work bombs coming up, my whole hip flexor issue. You know, I could have been leaner, obviously, going into Chicago as well. I think I handled it really well. I just kind of had a mentality of, I'm not going to let anything rain on my pro day parade. So universe could have thrown anything at me. I'm like, nope, I'm just going to keep positive mindset, positive vibe as much as possible. But this peak week for Tampa, mentally, physically, I'm in such a better spot. I'm so excited for Tampa, but I am going to wrap up the vlog here just so I can kind of focus on work, get through these next couple of days, and then get myself to Tampa. I fly out on Thursday morning, and then the show is on Saturday. So I'm definitely going to take you guys along with me to Tampa, and then right after Tampa, I will be, oh my gosh, like 6 or 5 days out from Texas right away too, because we're just doing back-to-back peak weeks, and then Texas I compete on a Friday. So the fun continues, the chaos continues. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. I hope it was helpful kind of seeing, again, like how I pack my suitcase as I'm going for these shows and everything like that. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. If you want me to do any kind of like similar footage like that, if that's helpful, definitely let me know. I'm more than happy to do that. But as always, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and have that notification bell rung so you can keep up with these vlogs. If you guys are still following along and cheering me on for Tampa, comment Tampa down below or leave like the little like palm tree emoji down below. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Again, the likes, shares, comments, everything helps boost my channel, and my channel is growing. So thank you. I appreciate your guys' support. But yeah, until the next vlog, I'll see you guys then. Bye.